This is News Channel 5 at 10.
An increase in gun violence among teenagers right here in the mid-state now has some people calling for change. Hi, everyone. A lot to get to here at 10 o'clock on this Friday night. We're glad you're joining us. I'm Hunter Hoagland. Ben, you talked about that police response, right? If you were just joining us, we know that an active shooter call came in at 10:13 this morning. They were able to take that shooter down by 10:27. That's a 14-minute response time. Serious questions tonight about the culture inside of the Department of Children's Services. Shocking what people will do knowing that they are caught on camera. This is the guy that police say you need to be on the lookout for. We can call this guy the Grinch who stole the Gulch. Police telling me he's a total con artist who is going to be in a lot of trouble when and if they catch him. As scary as Ryan, just a really sad situation to report out here. We have now learned the driver of this car died following an early morning crash. I like to do all of my hard-hitting interviews here. It's over a game of cornhole. You might recognize this guy here, Chief John Drake. It is a story that everybody is talking about today, right? People are outraged after a man shot and killed a dog at a popular Nashville park yesterday. And to many people's surprise, he's not facing any charges. This is one of those areas that was really just pummeled by some of those afternoon storms. As you guys were tossing to us, we just saw a branch fall from the tree. Certainly that is a similar situation that these neighbors are dealing with, right? Shingles just spread across these yards. And yeah, carry some simple math for you here tonight. This plus this usually equals this, right? Getting your picture taken at jail. Starting to really see this race take shape in between Alice Rowley and Freddie O'Connell, both doing well in certain districts. We're gonna start down here in the Green Hills area. This is District 34, Precinct 1. This is that Hillsborough Music Row area, transitional neighborhood in between downtown and Green Hills. When they click on it here and see how people are voting, you can see Freddie O'Connell doing very well, 40% of the vote. Metro Council is now taking a step to protect a historic building from being knocked down during the expansion at Nashville International Airport. Quick before we let you go there, I know you just got there, you've been talking with police. Do we know if any arrests have been made, possibly anybody detained yet? Well, we've come up with a lot of adjectives here. We've said oppressive, offensive when it comes to the weather. I'm thinking disrespectful. Disgusting.
Out of line?
Out of line.
Say, I know you like it hot.
He was playing some of the tunes in the commercial break there. Next summer, if it's your thing, right, like his, you'll have the chance to see Earth, Wind, and Fire along with
Chicago,
yeah, right here in Nashville. Louisiana likes Tootsie Pops, and Virginia, y'all aren't right. Enjoy candy corn.
That was Vicky's favorite.
Yes, she loved
Vicky?
That's right.
Yes, Vicky loved candy
Vicky, if
corn.
you're watching, you are better than that. You are better than that. Oh, man. It wasn't even close. You know, I've enjoyed the studio life with the two of you, but I belong on a pasture. Back behind me, this is Maple. I just milked her probably about an hour ago. And Carrie, I took your advice here. I followed your wisdom, and I went up there. I whispered sweet nothings to her. I patted her on the back.
Yep.
And I was calm. I used this part. I was watching the other reporters before me, and they were just gripping it so tight. And I was like, that's where they messed up. Yeah, I'm standing in the spot where Riley Strain was last seen. He was picked up on surveillance video walking across this crosswalk Friday night. And what made it so hard for me to watch was that you could tell he was headed directly towards the Cumberland River. We so badly want Riley to be found, which is why we are showing you these two new pieces of video here tonight. Take a look. That's Riley Strain there in the two-tone shirt crossing First Avenue onto Gay Street. It was captured Friday night at 9:47, just 6 minutes before his phone went silent.
We talk every day, multiple times a day. And this is the longest I've ever gone without talking to him. It's devastating. I just want to find him and hug him.
We know from his parents and police that Riley was drinking with friends at Luke Bryan's bar on Broadway when he was kicked out. His parents tell me he was in town with 50 of his fraternity brothers from Mizzou. Not one of them left the bar with Riley to make sure he was okay.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a little hard to know that somebody didn't go with or, you know, whatever.
We obtained exclusive video showing the moments after he left the bar. Security cameras picked up the 22-year-old on Church Street before crossing First Avenue. He appears to be stumbling down the sidewalk as he heads into this camera here, just yards away from the Cumberland River. Police sent search crews into the water Tuesday, trying to find any sign of the missing senior from Mizzou. But with 4 nights of no answers, his family is just hoping he's alive.
Please help. If anybody knows anything, please just call the police. Please.
Anything.
Anything, even if it's small. Please just call the police.
A tough interview to listen to there. Friends and family are holding a prayer vigil tomorrow in Springfield, Missouri, praying that Riley is found. We want that too. If you have any information or videos showing where Riley went, you're asked to call police. In Nashville tonight, I'm Hunter Hoagland. Rory, back to you. Everybody has been accounted for, so great news there tonight. We are told, though, one person is recovering in the hospital tonight after jumping from the second floor to escape these flames earlier this morning. Now, you can just see all around me extensive damage out here. Garage doors ripped from the building, a charred motorbike next to me, and a townhome that now resembles anything but. I talked to neighbors who say they're just thankful it wasn't worse. As alarms bounce off the home that's now gone.
So all the cats have been found too?
All the cats have been found.
Good.
They are all focused on what's still here.
At this point, I just keep thinking we're really, really lucky that no one was hurt.
Still crazy situation. Looking at it now, it's definitely a lot worse than what I thought it was.
2:30 Friday morning, Nashville Fire says flames shot out from this unit at Lennox Creekside. It was all hands on deck to put it out.
People that were inside, one jumped from a balcony, one was fleeing the scene, and our crews were working to figure out what all was going on.
I mean, it was just incredible watching them in action. And it's a well-oiled machine.
But with investigators saying the unit was without power for days, maybe even weeks. The questions on how a fire could have started in the first place are piling up like the debris.
People without power will likely use things like candles or propane for heat, which are things that we warn against.
These neighbors say it took a village to get everyone to safety, grabbing blankets and coats for strangers standing in the cold.
A lot of my neighbors I didn't talk to before last night.
Right.
Showing that even in times of trouble, help can be where you least expect it.
We don't know that we know each other, but we realized again last night that we actually do know each other and that we all kind of look out after each other.
And there are still multiple pets unaccounted for here tonight. As for the person who jumped from the second story, we are told they're expected to make a full recovery. Reporting in South Nashville tonight, I'm Hunter Hoagland, News Channel 5.